So I made this Disney Monopoly board, and this is a custom, one of a kind, only made one because it's kind of expensive. It took a lot of time, but I wanted to show it off just so I could share with everyone else what I did. So this is a map from the actual park, and I framed the map, and behind it is metal. So I use metal slates just at like Home Depot so I could magnetize the rest of the board on here. And that centerpiece I got, that's like a acrylic I custom ordered at a frame shop. And then I used magnet tape to kind of cover over the map. And then the outline of the map, I have all the different locations for the Monopoly board. So we start at the very beginning, and I love the sign as you enter the park. And then I used all these different photographs from basically online sources. So none of this is really my photography, so I can't take credit. I can't really sell any of this. It's just so much photography online. The castle there, I used that as the prison. I thought that was kind of appropriate. I took a lot of liberties. So the electrical parade there is the electrical company. The 4 railroads. So this railroad right here is actually from Paris, Fantasyland Railroad. So I preferred using that. I took a couple liberties. And then free parking is the Plaza Square. And I tried to group the rides according to my childhood and the rides I liked the most. And I tried to keep them in the same lands, even though I had to kind of put them in 3s and 2s to keep with the Monopoly theme. There's the Queen sending you to the jail. All the restaurants I grouped together, and those are the community chess cards and the chance cards. I just lumped them together because they're basically the same things. That was Club 33, which I used for the luxury tax. And just to show you some of the tiles, this is the electrical parade one. And I could change any of these out pretty easily. That I just popped it off there, and that's the map with metal behind it, and this is flipped over. So these were really cheap online buys, little refrigerator magnet things, 2x3. The money, so I could actually play the game, I stole this money from the Monopoly Villain, Disney Monopoly Villain game, which is pretty cool. Same with the pewter pieces here, the cottages and castles instead of houses and hotels. This is a little music box I got just for kicks, Ariel on there, and then I keep the chance cards in there. And those are Disney dice from the park. The cards themselves, I tried to focus on films and rides that I didn't put on the actual board, so I could honor a lot of those. And so I had fun making up a lot of these different things. That's Captain EO down there, and it's Bambi. The property cards, this took me a long time also. And I took a lot of liberties here also. Instead of 4 cottages, you actually just need 3 cottages to build a castle or a hotel. And then you can see it's going to transition over to the backs of the card, which I just use pure art. So I didn't want to put on any labels. I just liked putting on the artwork for the different rides. And I had a lot of fun with this because I thought it'd be fun if you could just look at the artwork and immediately know what ride it was. This is my favorite. It's the Submarine Ride. I guess a long time ago, before I was even born, they used real mermaids. And so it's hard to find a photo, but I found one. And Fantasia, somebody took a gorgeous photo of Fantasia Fountain. And I thought that'd be really fun, even though it's completely unrelated from the ride or the attraction, the show. And then the for Pinocchio, this is a little pretzel stand, but it's aligned with the movie, and so I thought that could represent the ride too. So I took liberties and just had fun with it. These are all the different rides, and I even made ones for the luxury tax and the bank, and just to have a reference card for them. And yeah, I basically picked my favorite rides from my childhood, which is kind of the 1990s. Um, and I was pretty proud of this. Uh, it's pretty playable. And yeah, that's about it. I picked up the frame at a framing store, custom made that one. And it took a lot of creativity, but it came out really nice.